All praise belongs to Allah, the creator of every soul, the one who defines worth, honor, and identity. Peace and blessings be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad, his family, his companions, and all those who follow the path of guidance until the day of judgment. Introduction: Living under people's eyes. Many hearts today are exhausted, not from hardship, but from people's opinions. What will they say? How will I look? Will I be accepted? Will I be rejected? Slowly, without realizing it, people begin to live for approval instead of purpose. Islam frees the believer from this prison by giving an identity rooted in Allah, not in people. What identity means in Islam? In Islam, identity is not created by society. It is given by Allah. Allah says, "And I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me." Qur'an 51:56. Your worth is not measured by likes, praise, or validation. It is measured by your relationship with Allah. Why people's opinions control the heart. 1. Fear of rejection. Human beings fear being excluded or judged. Allah says, "Is Allah not sufficient for his servant?" Qur'an 39:36. When Allah becomes sufficient, people's opinions lose power. 2. Forgetting who defines honor. Allah says, "Indeed, the most honorable of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous." Qur'an 49:13. Honor comes from taqwa, not applause. 3. Over-attachment to dunya. The dunya values appearance. Allah values sincerity. Allah says, "The life of this world is nothing but enjoyment of deception." Qur'an 3:185. 4. Shaitan's trap of comparison. Comparison steals peace and identity. Allah says, "Do not wish for what Allah has given some of you over others." Qur'an 4:32. The cost of living for people. When identity is tied to people's opinions, anxiety increases. Confidence weakens. Faith becomes conditional. The heart never rests. The Prophet warned, "Whoever seeks the pleasure of people by displeasing Allah, Allah will leave him to the people." Tirmidhi. Identity through Allah's eyes. Allah sees your intention, your struggle, your sincerity, your private worship. Allah says, "He knows the secret and what is even more hidden." Qur'an 20:7. What people don't see matters most to Allah. The Prophet and freedom from opinions. The Prophet was mocked, insulted, and rejected, yet never adjusted his message to gain approval. Allah said to him, "So, be patient with what they say." Qur'an 20:130. Truth does not change to please people. Why Allah wants you free from people's opinions. 1. To protect your Iman. Seeking validation weakens sincerity. And they were not commanded except to worship Allah, being sincere to Him. Qur'an 98:5. 2. To strengthen your heart. A heart tied to Allah cannot be controlled by people. 3. To give you peace. Allah says, "Verily, the friends of Allah will have no fear, nor will they grieve." Qur'an 10 hours 62 minutes. How to build identity beyond opinions. 1. Anchor your worth in Allah. Remind yourself daily, Allah created me. Allah chose me. Allah sees me. 2. Strengthen private worship. What you do when no one sees defines who you are. 3. Accept that not everyone will approve. Even the prophets were disliked. Allah says, "If you obey most of those on earth, they will mislead you." Qur'an 6:116. 4. Replace fear of people with fear of Allah. Allah says, "So do not fear them, but fear me." Qur'an 5:44. Signs you are freeing yourself. You obey Allah, even when misunderstood. You stop explaining yourself unnecessarily. You feel peace after choosing truth. You care more about sincerity than image. This is spiritual maturity. A message to the overwhelmed heart. You were not created to impress people. You were created to worship Allah. What people think changes. What Allah knows remains forever. Ending reminder. People's opinions are temporary. Allah's judgment is eternal. Build your identity where it cannot be shaken. Ending dua. Ya Allah, Free our hearts from seeking people's approval. Root our identity in obedience to you. Grant us sincerity, strength, and peace. And make us among those you are pleased with. Amin. YouTube ending words. If this reminder helped you, please like the video, share it with someone struggling with self-worth, and subscribe to the channel for more Qur'an-based reminders. May Allah reward you for spreading truth and confidence.